It's finally here. It's 2025. NFL season starts today. Well, actually last Thursday, but it's official. And today we're going to be watching a divisional matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and your Seattle Seahawks. Now, I really never watched the Seattle play over the preseason, but I watched a few games of the San Fran, I don't know. I really can't tell from preseason though. But let's get this started, y'all, and then we'll see what happens, y'all.
Sure, they're present in this Seattle offense.
From the 35, they begin with a pass play and a threaded needle over the middle for a first down to Jackson Smith-Njigba. First third down for the Seahawks, 3rd and 5, facing a blitz. He got hit as he threw, it was still caught, but a short gain, caught by A.J. Barner, who had the rookie Marquise Siegel all over him.
Sam Darnold, he used to play for the San Francisco a few years ago. Ain't last year? 2 years ago, because he was back up for the Brock Purdy. Yeah. And he went to Michigan, or not Michigan, but Minnesota last year. And now he's here with the Seahawks. Let's see how he does, man. He's on fire right now, man.
Third and 4, Purdy to throw again. He's got Kittle wide open, and George Kittle's got a first down. Purdy floats one. Pearsall's wide open.
And that's my boy Purcell, man. See how kind of type of game.
Pearsall, 25 yards.
I want to be a machine. Just execute the system that Kyle Shanahan draws up.
Off play action here. Floats one for Pearsall again. Perfect toss, and Pearsall.
He is a superstar in the making. He's now sliding into that nickel role.
Fake to McCaffrey. Throw for Kittle, and he's got it. George Kittle hangs on despite the hit from Julian Love.
Let's win this game. Let's just get back to being the 49er team in contention every year.
Purdy steps up. Purdy tucks it. Runs inside the 10, down to the 5, around the block from Pearsall, and it's 3rd and goal. Try to go the distance on the opening drive. There's Kittle, he's got it. Niners go 95 on their first drive of the season.
All right, man. Looking good on the first drive.
First play of the drive is Zach Charbonnet with a head of steam, and Charbonnet, who made a good impression.
Now watch out, man. Seattle do got some good running backs back there, man. They'll run the ball on you.
When Kenneth Walker was out last year, has 6 or 7 yards. More than 50% of the receiving yards from last year gone. They're having to replace more than any offense. Darnold floats one. Smith-Njigba's loose. Jackson.
That was nice. That was a tight spiral. Great. Wow, that was nice.
Smith-Njigba gets behind the rookie Upton Stout for 22. He's got it. He's got a hole. He's got close to a first down.
Changes the math here on 4th and goal.
Darnold. Scanning, throwing, end zone for Kupp, but incomplete. A flag flies. Kupp had a step on Stout. Already gone after him a couple times.
Defense number 20.
How's that a defense? The ball wasn't even catchable. How's that interference, man? The ball wasn't even catchable, man. Oh, wow, yo.
The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. It's first down.
And it's 1st and goal at the 1 after that penalty on Stout. Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle.
get back to just winning the moment.
Purdy on third down, retreating in trouble, heaving one up for grabs, but out of bounds and incomplete. And finally, Seattle comes up with a third down stop. Heavy ground game so far. Kenneth Walker to begin this drive. Nothing there. Cracked in the backfield by Fred Warner. Trying to wreak some havoc on this third down. Blitz is picked up, giving Darnold time, but he throws incomplete for Smith and Jigba. Coverage from Lenore, fourth down. He's got it again on 2nd and 4 with a flag down. Room for McCaffrey, but a flag as he gets to the 29, stopped by Jaron Reed.
What they missed last year was the yards after contact. That's the beauty of McCaffrey.
Under pressure, Purdy got sacked. Julian Love on the safety.
That man missed a whole. You missed a whole block, man. That was Christian right there. He missed a whole block.
Blitz.
What they missed last year was the yards after contact. That's the beauty of McCaffrey.
Under pressure, Purdy got sacked.
Man slipped. Slipped, and he missed the whole block.
Julian Love on the safety blitz.
You can't hear the words out of the quarterback's mouth.
On 3rd and 16, they hand it off, get what they can with McCaffrey across the 30. He said the way.
That's the only thing he can do is, man, run that, get some yards, man. It was 3rd and 16 or something like that.
Either he just kind of looks at the game like a point guard and doesn't try to do too much. Kenneth Walker in the flat, broke a tackle and got 5.
That was pretty impressive.
That leads us to another conversation, though, about this offensive line for Seattle. Can they improve? Darnold drops off a screen. It's Walker trying to find room. He gets swung around and dropped. D. Winters was there first. Nick Bosa finished him off. 7-7 game. Niners go back to work. Here's McCaffrey. Waits for a block to develop. Skirts to the outside and gets 11 on the first play of the drive.
And now this is where they want you. They want them, and it's all-out third down pressures.
And bring in a corner and Witherspoon, so they go outside to Jennings, right where the blitz came from, and get a first down on Jennings' first catch.
Jennings is signed to get he's signed a contract with the 49ers, man.
Take the Robinson, looking long, stepping up. He's got Juszczyk wide open. Juszczyk to the 16. He was given all day to strike.
He's the only real quarter or real running back or fullback. The only real fullback, man. And back in the day, it was Mike Allstott from Tampa. He's the only one here, man. What other fullback do you know of that can do plays like this? He's been doing this for years, man. Running, blocking, running routes, catching the ball, scoring touchdowns on flats. Man.
Downfield for 25. Empty it out on 2nd down. Purdy tucks it, runs. Brock Purdy pumps. Reaches for the spot, pulled down by Love.
Continue to work the clock. What you don't want to do, though, is be so worried about the clock that you don't call your best inside the 10 red zone play.
And it's your best player, but he's blown up in the backfield. McCaffrey dropped by Lawrence. Murphy was there as well, and a timeout taken. Given time here. Coverage tight, lofts it into the end zone and incomplete. More blue shirts than white in that corner of the end zone. Jake Moody was looking for a bounce back here. He missed 9 of his last 20 tries last season, and he starts this year by dunking one. No good.
Against some of these.
What the first freaking field goal, dude? Inside. Oh my Lord, man. The first field goal, man. Inside the 20. 25. Yeah, it was inside the 20.
Looking for a bounce back here. He missed 9 of his last 20 tries last season, and he starts this year by doinking one. No good.
Against some of these soft 2-minute type shell defenses.
And now throw over the middle, Smith and Jigba.
Now they can go fast. They'll take a timeout.
2nd and 10 with 30 seconds. Looks short, lets it rip. Tight window, Cooper Kupp. First catch as a Seahawk. To the 43. He's a little bit short.
Look at the difference in the coverage. Now they're up here tight.
And Darnold's going to run it right side, get what they can to make this a more manageable attempt.
It's really smart. It's man coverage.
From 48 yards, it is right down the middle. And not hard to find the difference in this first half.
Force team.
See? That's a kicker, man. Automatic. That's your job. Inside the 20, man. How the heck do you miss a field goal inside the 20? That is your profession, man. Alright, man. It's 10-7, Seattle. Start of the third quarter. See what happens, y'all. Purdy's 12 for 16 for 124 yards with 1 TD.
Used to have to block for that return and try to pin him inside the 35.
There we go. 49ers perfect balance in that first half. Going to start the second with a toss to McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey pinball ahead to midfield.
Words for Jake Moody. He told me the guy's just got to make his kicks.
Bootleg on 2nd and 4. Jennings open crossing the field, and Juwan Jennings thrown out of bounds.
He's able to generate explosive plays on the ground so often.
Longest today is 9. Purdy over the middle, gets picked off by Ernest Jones. Jones to his feet to the 29. Guy that came over and helped turn this defense around last year. Back on a new contract. Picks off Purdy to end their first drive of the second half. Kenneth Walker's in there, running back. Motions out. Darnold to throw. Over the middle. That is the tight end with his first career catch, Elijah Arroyo. On 3rd and 3, blitz coming. Picked up, so Darnold with time, but it's off of the hands of Kupp. Drive starts at the 25-yard line with a McCaffrey run. He's got a big hole. And McCaffrey's got 9 on the first play of the drive. Stopped by Witherspoon. On 1st and 10, a straight drop underneath McCaffrey. 8 more for CMC. Stopped by Drake Thomas.
Sometimes you got to take a shot.
Keep it on the ground. Big hole Robinson lowers the shoulder and gets 9. 3 to snap it.
He had a good preseason, man. He did some damage over the preseason, man. I do remember him still doing the same thing, man.
They get it off. Purdy looks to throw for it. Lets it go into a tight window. First down. Luke Farrell's first catch with the 49ers is a huge one.
There's not many guys around the league that are winning one-on-one versus Trent Williams. He's the one who made the initial contact on Purdy.
2nd and 9. Here's McCaffrey again underneath, trying to squeeze through the smallest hole, and does for 7. Byron Murphy tackles him and makes it 3rd and 2. Sideline. Contact with Jennings. The coverage from Job, no flag, and it's 4th down. From 36. Gets it blocked! Julian Love blocks it, and DeMarcus Lawrence takes it back across the 30. Special teams the difference in week 1.
So Love gets the credit for the block, but it was really the execution by the front.
After the block, here's a behind the line throw to Zach Charbonnet, who made a great catch in turn.
they need to get rid of this Moody character, man. He was. I don't even understand why they didn't get rid of him over the season, man. But they want to get rid of. Oh my Lord, man.
Turned it upfield. 3rd and 4 for the Seahawks as Darnold works out of an empty set. 4-man rush.
They got rid of Debo, man, because he missed freaking catches. This idiot missed field goals last year in game situations. What? Why is he even still here, man? Why?
So he's got time, but tight windows. He's got an open tight end in the flats. Across his body, finds a man. Smith-Njigba for a first down. With a flag down at the 44 in Niners territory from the San Francisco 45. Sam Darnold in the Seahawks debut. Quickly outside, Smith-Njigba. Lost the football. San Francisco's got it. The rookie. Marquise Siegel, surprise starter at safety, dives on that football, and in his NFL debut, he's got a takeaway. Jennings is out, Kittle's out for the day with a hamstring issue. Continue to feed McCaffrey, a surge on the left side, and a big hole for Christian McCaffrey's longest run of the day. Into Seahawks territory, pick up a 14.
And they just said Jennings and Kittle's out. God, man, deja vu again. It's the first game of the season, dude.
He can do so many things, you can almost overwork him.
Straight drop from Purdy. To the sideline, Pearsall. He's got it. Beating Woolen. Ricky Pearsall with a flag down. Outside McCaffrey. Of course it's Christian McCaffrey. Sideline, Pearsall has it knocked away. Reek Woolen recovered at the last moment.
Fingertips, yo. Fingertips.
From 32 for the tie. This time he's got it. And it's 10-10, under 10. Cody White brings this one out. Cody White with some room. He got upended. Purdy sidearms it to McCaffrey. Good open field tackle by the man that just came up with a pick in Josh Jobe.
I think if you're San Francisco here, you got to go with a little pace, because as this thing gets closer to the 2-minute warning, then all of a sudden you got to flip that this is your last possession of the game. Each team still has 3 timeouts. So I'm a little surprised to see San Francisco in the huddle. It taking a lot of time here.
They basically said at this point, this is it. This is our game.
With 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Purdy's given time. Wants it all. Downfield. Pearsall's got it. Ricky Pearsall inside the 25. Biggest play of the day. 45 yards with 2.5 left.
All right, so we've talked all day about the difficulty protecting Purdy, but not when the game's on the line. This is fantastic. Seattle only brings 4 rushers. Woolen misjudges that ball in the air, and that's just a big-time double move there by Ricky Pearsall. And now if you're San Francisco, you want this to take as much clock as you can. But again, they've got field goal try in the back of their head. They got to go for 7.
Fake to McCaffrey. Now throw it underneath. It's Tonjes. Jake Tonjes getting the touch here in a 3-point game with 2 minutes left. That's where this depth chart has gotten to. After
they're back in a very similar situation now here at the end of the second half.
It's blocked field goal as well. 2nd down and 9. They can get a first down at the 2. Purdy Steps up, has McCaffrey inside the 5. He's thrown down by Tyrese Knight and Ernest Jones.
Ken says, I'm going for the win.
He swinged out into the end zone, wasn't open. Purdy keeping it alive. Brock Purdy lofts one. It is Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jake Tonjes, who had never caught a pass in the NFL, has caught 3 today, including a go-ahead touchdown with 1:34 left.
Wow. What?
How did he catch it, yo? He just... Oh, no, man. I hope there's a replay. If not, I'll go back. See if there's a replay, man.
A play by Purdy. Nobody happier in this stadium than George Kittle. Unbelievable job just creating second reaction scramble drill, and then probably the guy we least expected coming into this game to play a critical role. Made countless big receptions on that drive, and
Hold your breath here a little bit for the extra point. Moody out of the hold from Morstead. Snap from Weeks. He's got it. I mean, you might literally be right. Out of the 53-man roster, who is the last guy that you think is going to make an impact? It might have been Jake Tonjes, but the injury to Kittle, Tonjes gets his chance, and man, does he take advantage of it.
yeah, so they go empty. I don't blame them for throwing the ball. They're going for the win, and just Purdy's ability to keep the play alive kind of throws it up for grabs. Again, Riq Woolen just misplays the ball in the air. So what they teach them is now they call it plaster. So you'll see, you got to get your eyes on your nearest defender. Riq Woolen's looking at the quarterback. When the quarterback breaks the pocket, plaster technique is get your eyes and your hands on the nearest receiver and stick to him. He kind of loses track of Tonjes and misplays the ball. And man, after a day that's been up and down, some turnovers, some field goal disasters, when they needed it the most, Ricky Pearsall on the double move to spark them, and just like we all predict.
Jake Tonjes.
Jake Tonjes. He wins. He takes the lead for now, but again, still a lot of time left for Seattle.
Yeah, and a touchback here with 1:34, and this is part of where Sam Darnold drives last year. Don't need too much from 4 in one timeout.
3.5 minutes to go to settle for that field goal. By taking the 3-point lead, it puts San Francisco in a little bit of a different approach than even if they failed being a tie game. So it's a lost opportunity on the previous possession. Now you find yourself down by 4.
And trying to make up for it. Last chance for the Seahawks. Darnold lets it rip, and Smith and Jigba, who's had a big day, gets 11 to start this drive. That's the 8th catch for Jackson Smith and Jigba.
You got tons of time now. You can throw it anywhere on the field. You still have a timeout in your back pocket.
Given all day. Sideline almost broken up there, and then it was. He had Upton Stout retreating and Renardo Green flying in there to break it loose of Smith and Jigba. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Upton Stout, the young rookie, does a great job. You see him, he's the flat defender, but he gets just enough depth to get his hand on that ball, because he's got Jackson Smith and Jigba open, but it's that deflection. See Sam, he knows, he just couldn't quite rip that one in there.
With 1:13, 2nd and 10. Darnold, one-on-one, Smith and Jigba! They went back to Smith and Jigba, and he beat Green. 41 yards to the 14.
So Clint Kubiak, he looked across on that last possession of the 49ers and saw the Ricky Pearsall double move, and he said, all right, I've got one of those double moves in my back pocket too, and the go-to guy all day has been Smith and Jigba. Watch, he sells the out, up, and just that double move, ball's put on the money, and Seattle's in business. Remember, they still have that lone timeout, over a minute to go in the game, so they have all the time in the world. You just can't take a sack.
From the 14-yard line, a flag is down. Darnold throws incomplete. Looking for Kenneth Walker.
I think they lined up in the neutral zone.
Offside. Defense number 47 was lined up in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
That's the 8th penalty of the day on Kyle Shanahan's team. Bryce Huff. And Kubiak, first game as the OC here. Sends in a call for 2nd and 4. Darnold hit as he let it go. The ball is loose. The 49ers have it. It's Bosa. Nick Bosa and the 49ers closing the door on the Seahawks.
Hell no.
Yeah, so it was Bosa, but he drives Abe Lucas, the right tackle, square into the arm of Sam Darnold. Take a look. When Sam takes that handoff, watch where he hits. He hits right on the backside of Lucas, and that ball is out. We just said the one thing they can't have is a sack, and they get a strip, sack, fumble to all but end this.
Early on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense after the play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 2 of the defense for taking his helmet off. It's half the distance to the goal. It's first down, San Francisco.
That's on Lenore after the play. And I don't know about you, Greg, but reading between the lines some of the quotes from Nick Bosa this offseason, it seems like he was a little bit extra motivated. You see Parsons get the deal that he got, and Bosa, Player of the Year in 22, really good the last 2 years, just not quite what he had done in his Player of the Year seasons. Extra motivated and stuffs the stat sheet and ends the game on this one play. It was not a smooth ride, but it ends in smiles, and Robert Saleh's return to the San Francisco 49ers. And Kyle Shanahan's team somehow gets out of this game with a road win.
I'll tell you what, they knew it was not going to be perfect. They told us all week. They said, listen, we're young on defense. Have some question marks on the offensive skill positions, but they weathered the storm. It wasn't pretty. I'll tell you what, your best players have to make plays with the game on the line, and after a relatively quiet game by Nick Bosa, he made his presence felt when they needed it the most.
I thought you meant Jake Tonjes.
Him too, just as we all predicted.
Well, we talked about it coming in as an infusion of youth, and not that Tonjes is a young guy, but a new guy getting a chance.
All right, man. There you go. San Fran came out to win. Barely. Defense came through the last minute of the game. Last minute touchdown. Miracle. Wow, man. Now they're talking about George Kittle's injured. Oh, my Lord, man. Well, let's see what happens the rest of the year, y'all. Seattle, you almost got us. Almost.